Are you still struggling to lose that stubborn belly fat despite all your efforts? If so, I have the perfect solution for you. Belly fat, also known as visceral fat, is unhealthy as it's associated with a higher risk of heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and certain cancers. Genetics can contribute to belly fat, but it's often caused by poor diet and lack of exercise, which is a common habit many Americans are guilty of. That's why in this video, we'll reveal the fastest way to make your body kill belly fat. The strategy I'll share will not only help you lose weight, but also boost growth hormone levels and reduce insulin resistance, lowering diabetes risk. The exciting part is that you'll start seeing results within a few weeks of implementing the powerful strategy I'll reveal. So join us as we explore how this method can naturally transform that stubborn potbelly into a flat one without any side effects. The amazing science behind intermittent fasting. When it comes to weight gain, for most men, it's not just about appearance. Those extra pounds around your midsection can dent your confidence and pose long-term health risks. Belly fat, in particular, is dangerous as it encases your organs, preventing proper bodily functions. However, with a powerful strategy like intermittent fasting, you can shed that unwanted visceral fat within weeks, reclaiming both your confidence and attractiveness as a man. More than 5 decades ago, it was easier to stay healthy in the US. With limited entertainment, people ate less and were more active outdoors. Nowadays, constant access to TV and the internet leads to prolonged sedentary lifestyles and excessive snacking, increasing health risks. Nevertheless, experts conclude that intermittent fasting holds the potential solution to these issues. Whether you're familiar with intermittent fasting or not, trust me when I say that this guide offers a fresh and practical approach. You'll discover a recent method that ensures effective intermittent fasting with no side effects. As its name suggests, intermittent fasting means taking breaks from eating for certain hours and then having regular meals during specific times. For example, you might skip food for 16 hours, then eat all your meals in an 8-hour window. It's a simple way of managing when you eat, giving your body time to rest and digest. During the fasting periods, you'll either consume no food at all or you'll drastically reduce your calorie intake. The key here is consistency. Think of it as giving your body a break from constantly processing food, so it can focus on other things like burning fat and repairing cells. To support this with scientific evidence, a 2014 review study examined data from 11 different studies involving over 1,200 participants. The findings showed that people practicing intermittent fasting lost 3 to 8% of their body weight within 3 to 24 weeks, which is a significant accomplishment. Researchers noted a decrease in waist circumference by 4 to 7%, indicating a positive reduction in visceral fat, which is a fat that accumulates around organs and leads to higher disease risks. Engaging in intermittent fasting triggers an increase in hormone levels, including human growth hormone, or HGH, and norepinephrine. HGH is important for weight loss, as it enhances fat burning and encourages the growth of lean muscle. During fasting periods, HGH levels rise, resulting in various metabolic changes. One significant change is the increase in lipolysis, which is the process of breaking down stored body fat. Intermittent fasting also boosts gluconeogenesis, which is the creation of glucose from non-carbohydrate sources like protein and fat, providing the body with energy during fasting periods. In fact, HGH not only enhances fat burning, but also improves sleep quality and lowers stress levels, both of which can also aid in weight loss. On the flip side, norepinephrine, which is a hormone that's released during stress, serves various roles in the body, including regulating heart rate and blood pressure. When it comes to shedding those extra pounds, norepinephrine plays 2 essential roles. First, it increases the amount of energy you burn by stimulating your metabolism. Second, it aids in breaking down stored fat by prompting the release of fatty acids from fat cells. These fatty acids are then used by your body as an energy source. Intermittent fasting has also been proven to reduce insulin resistance in men. This is beneficial to weight loss because insulin resistance is a major risk factor for type 2 diabetes and obesity. Insulin resistance can lead to weight gain by causing your body to store more fat, making it harder to burn off existing fat. It will interest you to know that intermittent fasting offers more than just weight loss benefits, as it can also enhance brain function. Studies have shown that entering the fasting phase triggers a metabolic switch that positively affects both the body and brain. This switch prompts the release of beneficial chemicals like brain-derived neurotrophic factor, or BDNF, which is essential for learning and memory. Fasting has equally been linked to enhanced cognitive function and elevated levels of neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine, known for their roles in mood regulation and energy levels. Intermittent fasting extends its benefits to cardiovascular health too, as it not only improves heart health, but also boosts physical performance. Studies show it enhances blood pressure, resting heart rate, and other heart-related factors. Plus, it aids in fat loss while preserving muscle mass, making it a promising strategy for overall health and fitness, especially in young men. And do you also know that intermittent fasting can trigger cellular repair processes? When you fast, your cells go into a state of autophagy or self-eating. This process involves the cells digesting and removing old or dysfunctional proteins that have built up inside them. This cellular cleanup process has been shown to help protect against age-related diseases and improve overall health. Ultimately, intermittent fasting works by triggering changes at the cellular level, leading to various health benefits. Hormone levels shift, promoting fat burn and muscle preservation, while cells undergo enhancements, improving function and repair. Additionally, gene expression changes may boost overall health. The good thing about intermittent fasting is that it allows you to choose one based on your preferences and lifestyle. A popular option is the 16-8 method, involving a 16-hour fasting period. In the 16-8 diet, men fast for 16 hours and women for 14 hours each day. It's a step up from a 12-hour fast, and followers typically end their evening meal by 8 p.m. and skip breakfast, eating again at noon the next day. In a study, mice on a high-fat diet were protected from obesity, diabetes, and liver disease by limiting their feeding window to 8 hours, despite eating the same total calories as mice with unrestricted eating times. Once you're comfortable with your initial fasting schedule, you can slowly increase the length of your fast by 2 hours at a time. For example, if you started with 16-8, you could move to an 18-6 schedule, where you fast for 18 hours and eat during a 6-hour window. And if you're feeling comfortable with that, you could then move to a 20-4 schedule, where you fast for 20 hours and eat during a 4-hour window. Remember, slow and steady wins the race. Another common method is the 5-2 diet, where you eat normally for 5 days a week and restrict calories to 500-600 on the other 2 days. However, some people prefer to simply skip breakfast and have their first meal at lunchtime, while others follow a warrior diet where they fast for 20 hours and then eat. During fasting, you can drink water, coffee, tea, and other non-caloric beverages. However, avoid adding sugar to coffee. Coffee especially can help reduce hunger, making it beneficial during fasting. These beverages won't break your fast and can help keep you feeling full and hydrated. It's equally advisable to avoid carb-heavy foods like bread, pasta, and sugary snacks. This is because carbohydrates, especially refined carbs, quickly convert to glucose, potentially causing blood sugar spikes. Instead, opt for vegetables, fruits, and lean proteins during feeding periods. These foods are super rich in fiber, which aids in keeping you feeling full and satisfied. Additionally, including healthy fats and proteins in your meal can further contribute to your sense of satiety, and you might want to adopt the principles of the Mediterranean diet, which emphasizes whole, nutrient-dense foods like fruits, vegetables, whole grains, legumes, nuts, seeds, and healthy fats like olive oil. Overall, the 16-8 method is often considered the simplest, most sustainable, and easiest to follow among many people. It's also the most widely embraced approach. Now you might be wondering if intermittent fasting is safe to practice. I can assure you it is, and here's why. Throughout human evolution, people have gone through cycles of feast and famine. When food was scarce, our ancestors sometimes had to go without eating for days at a time. This experience of fasting is what our bodies were designed for, as they are well adapted to function effectively without food for long periods. Even popular religions like Islam, Christianity, Judaism, and Buddhism practiced fasting for spiritual and religious purposes. However, before you begin any type of fasting regimen, it's highly important to speak with your doctor. They can evaluate if intermittent fasting is suitable for you and provide guidance on how to begin safely. They can also assist in developing a proper plan for breaking your fast, which is a vital aspect of any fasting routine. This is particularly important if you have any underlying medical condition. It's equally crucial to know that while intermittent fasting may be beneficial for some people, it's not suitable for everyone. This type of fasting isn't recommended for children and teens under 18, as it may cause them to overeat since they haven't eaten all day. Fasting without consulting a healthcare professional can equally be harmful, especially if you're underweight or have a history of eating disorders. Similarly, pregnant or breastfeeding women should avoid intermittent fasting, as it may not provide the necessary nutrition for a healthy pregnancy or milk production. People with diabetes should also avoid intermittent fasting due to the heightened risk of hypoglycemia and other complications stemming from blood sugar fluctuations during fasting periods. And if you have any doubts or concerns about whether intermittent fasting is suitable for you, always consult your doctor for personalized advice. Now tell us, what's your take on intermittent fasting? Have you practiced it before? If so, what were the results? Kindly share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. But apart from intermittent fasting, did you know that you've been lied to all along when you were told that eggs are capable of causing heart disease? Yape! You heard that right! Click on the video showing on your screen right now to discover the shocking truth about eggs and heart disease in men. See you there!